Welcome, and thank you for clicking on this video. Welcome to episode number 2 in the series where we are modding the Squier Mini P-Bass to make it sound as good as we can get it. In this episode, we're going to be talking about installing a high-mass bridge. And in combination with a Seymour Duncan quarter-pound pickup, will this high-mass bridge give it a Nate Mendel type rock machine vibe? Let's find out. If you are a Foo Fighters fan, then you will likely already know that Nate Mendel, their bass player, has had a Fender signature P-Bass for quite some time now. Nate's signature Fender was based off his 1971 Fender Precision bass. It was red, had a black pickguard, had Seymour Duncan quarter-pound pickups, and a Leo Kwan Badass 2 bridge on it. And as he tells the story, he used that bass on most of his early recordings. The original iteration of that signature bass did indeed have the Leo Kwan Badass 2 bridge on it. However, more recent iterations have now switched over to Fender branded high-mass bridges. Now, high-mass bridges are advertised to increase the sustain of the instrument, increase the lows, and increase the highs. Now, in my experience, what I have found is that different bridges work differently and sound different on different kind of basses. So I don't think you can truly make one broad sweeping generalization that one kind of bridge does the same thing to all instruments involved. In episode number 1, we had installed the Seymour Duncan quarter-pound P pickups in this bass. And I must say, compared to the stock original pickup, the Seymour Duncan sounded bigger, beefier, and definitely if you are in the rock genre, it's a pretty good sounding pickup in this bass. In this episode, we're going to find out whether or not the combination of the Seymour Duncan quarter-pound pickup and a Fender branded high-mass bridge will kind of give you those Nate Mendel style rock machine vibes. To help you appreciate the sonic differences between the original bent steel metal bridge and the high-mass bridge, I've recorded a Foo Fighters inspired track. In both instances, I have used the identical recording chain and the identical recording settings. These playing examples have not been level matched. In addition, I have made sure that the string height and the setup is as close as possible between the two different bridges. Let's find out whether or not a bridge swap will make a sonic difference in this Squier Mini P. Let's go. Please let me know what you thought of the tones by leaving a comment below. For me, the original bridge has quite a lot more pronounced high mid-range content to it, and the highs can be a bit on the cutting abrasive side, and this is with the tone knob rolled all the way open. In contrast, I did find with the high mass bridge that the highs were quite a bit tamer, and the mid-range was scooped out. However, if I'm looking for kind of a rock machine type bass for this style of music, I'm actually looking for a more cutting upper mid-range. So in this particular style, Foo Fighters inspired track, I gotta say, I actually prefer the sound of the original stock bent metal bridge. I think there were a lot of things Leo Fender got right. However, there could be a time where this high mass bridge on this bass may be useful to you. If you use kind of brighter strings such as stainless steel, or if you're running your bass through lots of drive and high distortion type pedals where there is a lot more kind of upper mid-range and high content, then having a high mass bridge might tame some of that a little bit and make it a little more pleasant to listen to. But today we're not running through any overdrives or any distortion. What you are hearing is the bass running through my Line6 Pod Go with my usual settings and then straight into the computer. And for me, I might prefer the sound of the original bent metal bridge. But please let me know what you think. Everyone's ears are different and everyone's looking for a different type of sound and tone. So please share with me what you are looking for. Do you like the sound of this bridge? Please leave a comment below. Thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for episode number 3.